I have another live stream where I vibe code apps, and we're on day 23, building a new application out of 30 and then launching it. Also yesterday, for fun, I also built a whole new app. Actually, I'll hop over to this now because it's worth talking about. Lovable, as I mentioned on Monday, they just launched Lovable Cloud and Lovable AI. Lovable Cloud basically makes it a lot easier to vibe code because it deals with all the backend, deals with all the authentication, deals with all the kind of fiddly technical parts that normally become roadblocks for starting up an idea. And if you're less technical, these are the kind of things that once you run up against, you like, I thought this was meant to be easy. They have made it easy as of Monday. So Lovable Cloud, it's called. To celebrate, commemorate, no, that's not the word. To go along with this launch, they're doing a challenge all of this week called the 7-Day Lovable Build Challenge. Yesterday was Go Bananas, where you create something with nano bananas. I actually spent an hour and a half or so making something yesterday, which I'm quite happy with. It's an app which, where is it? Which lets you, it's really hard to see in this size. It allows you to create explainer comics. I need to make my screen larger. There we go. So I made my first nano banana application yesterday, which I'm really excited about. It creates explainer comics. So you give it an idea, you give it a style, a manga, line drawing, meme and superhero. Then you describe your characters for character consistency. Then it will plan out your explainer comic. So you can have it explain something like imposter syndrome or how large language models work. And it will create a 4-panel comic. Then you can edit the text and pull the text around because text in AI is really tricky, and then export it as a comic. So I built this yesterday in about an hour and a half. Quite happy with it. It was a good build. What I'd say is they are doing this competition all week. So today, day 3 is Lovable for blank. So you're building like I'll give you an example. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build Lovable for marketing. So I'm going to build a set of tools that allow you to plug in your business idea and it helps you work out their marketing plan. So we'd say things like Uber for pets, which would be a delivery service. We use the analogy of different companies. So today is Lovable for blank. So have you noticed it's easy to rebuild Lovable or ChatGPT with Cloud Plus AI? What's your spin? So today I'm going to build Lovable for, I think, marketing in one day. So I'd highly recommend having a look at the new Lovable Cloud. Really cool. And going through these competitions. I don't think you win anything. It's just fun to build something every day. Do you win something? To be eligible for a mystery prize. So there is a mystery prize. So yes, I do build. I'm not a software developer though. I'm a business owner and I teach digital marketing and I teach people how to vibe code, but I'm not a software developer at all. So if you're looking to hire somebody, then that's certainly not me. That would Upwork is probably going to be your best place. Somebody has asked, what's your YouTube? It is the same username. So I am Kyle Barmer. You should be able to find it on YouTube. Also, thank you, YouTube supporters. We hit 6,000 subscribers yesterday. So we're now at 6,046. I've also started to make money from YouTube. I have made £2. Sorry, £1.90. So, whoo, drinks are on me. Okay, let me hop over to, I want to talk about that Lovable challenge. I highly recommend, this week is probably the best week ever you could get into vibe coding. So if you've been thinking about vibe coding, this is it this week, because Sonnet 4.5 just dropped and it's really good. And that has become the base level model in most vibe coding tools. So in Lovable, in Replete, I think they're using it too. Bolt definitely are. A whole bunch of vibe coding tools have now made Sonnet 4.5 the default, and it's a really good model. So that model released on Monday. We also had the release of Lovable Cloud, which, as I mentioned, gets rid of all of the back-end complications, and it just makes it really easy. And that's why I was able to build that nano banana application in about an hour and a half yesterday. It was super easy. Whereas previously that probably would have taken me, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours, but now it's light speed. And if you've never touched backend before, this is great news for you. So I think it's a really good time this week in particular to get into vibe coding. I'm going to be doing the next stream about vibe coding where I'm building and launching an application within 30 days, and that's going quite well. I'm starting to run out of time though. It's day 2023.